What are the good books about learning Japanese? Books for beginners. Nothing that will bore you to death. Nothing too hard. Hiragana, katakana, so no books on kanji. Nothing expensive. Watashi wa Nihongo Sukoshi wakarimasu. I know wakarimasu means understand, so Japanese language, understand. Sukoshi, little, okay. So I technically know all that already, but not in a sentence. I know a teeny tiny bit from app on my iTouch. Arigato. Japanese Demystified, that's a book I'd like to get. I heard earlier that Japanese for Dummies and Japanese Demystified were written by the same person, and Japanese for Dummies has a little bit extra than what Japanese Demystified has from Japanese for Dummies, and with Japanese for Demystified has a little bit more than what Japanese for Dummies does, so it's like there's a little bit difference in the books. But it's written by the same person. But anyway, Abbey college textbooks are very ineffective tools for learning. I suggest you focus on interacting with native Japanese media like music, podcasts, iTunes, manga in Japanese, and anime. If you like watching anime, keep doing it without English subtitles. Find a way to block the subtitles, like using stickies, application stickies, or get anime without subtitles at all and watch it. A good guide you can learn for learning how to learn Japanese is called Master Japanese. Yeah, the problem with subtitles in anime is you could be reading the subtitle, but they haven't even said it yet. They're like the way they structure the English language. It's completely different. Like this one put in, I understand a little Japanese. I Japanese a little understand. That's how it is. But if you put a subtitle like that, while they're speaking Watashi wa Nihongo, you're reading I understand when they're actually saying I Japanese language, pretty much. I Japanese language, little understand, but you're reading a little Japanese. So the only thing that's in the correct place is a little. But this part over here is completely reversed, but you're reading I understand. So if you're trying to learn Japanese with subtitles, you're going to be thinking Watashi wa Nihongo ga is understand. You're going to be thinking I understand. Oh yeah, I's in the right place as well. So in this, I and the little are in the correct place, but Japanese and understand are reversed. So if they did the subtitles, I Japanese a little understand, then you might learn something. But they don't. Squidoo, Master Japanese. Yeah, another for the bookmarks. I don't have this one yet. In it goes. I don't know any books about learning Japanese, but I do know some animation shows in Japanese. I watch them to learn how to listen and speak Japanese, which could be very fun and rewarding. Dragon Balls, Naruto, Doraemon. What do you think? How about Momotaro? That must mean Momotaro, that part. Is an old story of Japan. You wanna take your bookmark? Ah, another Japanese thing. I'll bookmark this. Oh look, it's a site in Japanese. So this means hi, H-I-G-H, I think. Yes, I think so. To. I don't know what that means in Japanese. Let's see if I can recall correctly. Okay, we've got the three boxes, the three mouths, hin, and that means elegance. Well, that's what I learned earlier. We've got the thing with a person resting against the book, well, the kanji for book. That's K, and it means body. So yeah, body. And what the last one was... Shit. The last one was... Well, the first one was body, what was it? Hin. Okay. I remember it's tie. Ah. I vaguely remember now. Tie. It means... Come on, think. This is that recalling shit. If I can recall it, I'll remember it. It's... wait a minute, am I thinking of something else? Am I thinking... Oh, wait. it's something like fucking something. It's just there on the back of my head. Although yesterday I was trying to think of a word, but I couldn't remember it. But today I remembered it. Unorthodox. So it's unorthodox because I wanted to look up ways of learning Japanese. But that was the word I couldn't think of. Unorthodox. I knew it was a word to do with learning it how people don't usually do it. That's all I can remember. This word that I'm thinking of, this kanji that I'm thinking of. I remember the three mouths and the book, and this one I can't remember it. Well, I can, it's in the back of my head, maybe I'll recall it some other time. I can technically remember it, but I can't pull it out of my head. That means big. I know it means die. D-A-I. Die. Don't know. The only kanji I can remember is Nihongo and Nihonjin. I can recognize those. Let's see if I can see one. Nihongo, Nihonjin. Ah, there we go. Nihon. That's Nihon. But that's Ichi. Well, number 1. So Nihon, Japanese 1. Okay. Japan 1. Japan 1. As in the number. So Nihon Ichi, possibly. Or Nihon Hito. Or Itsu. Nihon Itsu. Nihon Itsu, maybe. There's a house. That means fat. Mass. Let's look at this. Japanese translation help. No Google. Help me translate properly this, please. No Google Translator. Benny's bear mascot that gives advices to prevent heat stroke. Benny is it aspect also this year's summer and hot summer. Alright, we got the present year. No. Don't know. Mo. Ku. Na. Lu. Ga. Saule. De. Lu. Be careful of your physical condition. Sorry, I have to say in more natural English. Alright, there's that one I was talking about. Tai. That means body. So body. Oh yeah, something like that. Possibly. No, I don't think so. Ni. Ha. Spirit. O. Village. Ke. Loon. Da. Yo. Benny, don't eat. It's a I'll come back to this another time. League of Legends probably done by now. Yep. Okay, I just remembered measure. Yes, measure, and it's Kai. Okay, was it K or did I already say K? Might be Tai. Something's Tai and something's K. Shit. Well, I know Hin is the mouths, the three mouths. The three mouths. Think of them as better boxes than these. Hin. And the other one I was thinking of. The body. That one. Is that tie? Maybe that's tie. And measure. Fuck knows. Shit. I remember this side is a plus, but I don't know what this side is. Measure. Might be a tree, but I don't think so. Oh no, it might be high. H-I. Yeah, I think that's it. Measure. Yay! I don't remember. That one's Hin. One of them's K. One of them's Tai. I think you're... No, you're K. I think this one's K. So... K. K, Hin, Hin and Tai. Tai and Tay. Although I'm not really sure, I'm confusing these two. I think this one's K, but I might be wrong. But I know you're Hin. Shit. So that's a bad thing. Although it's not too bad, because if you get it confused, it doesn't matter, you unconfuse it. So we'll just say it, you're Thai from the moment. There we go, who needs shitty Ramaji? I'm learning Japanese, what's the best resources and strategy? Hi everyone, learning Japanese, really excited. Only resource I have is small but handy accurate tuition software. It's basic, which is good for a beginner such as myself. What's the best book software to purchase after I completed it? What's the best way I can learn it fully, like the best study method? Don't care how hard it is, don't care how long it will take. I'm determined to learn the language and see the beautiful country for myself. What are the best books to learn vocabulary? What are the best books for katakana, hiragana, kanji? I know Ramaji isn't the way to go. Thank you. Hello. The best way to learn Japanese is by taking a class, enrolling in a course, or investing in a good textbook. If you can't take classes, then self-study method with correct resources is a good way. Key to learning Japanese effectively is to work on your grammar, listening, speaking, reading, writing. It's best to think of these as separate categories and focus on each specific category as these require different methods and techniques. Start by learning the basics through grammar. These books really helped me. Okay. Shin Nihongo no Kiso 1 and 2. An Introduction to Modern Japanese by Osamu Mizutani and Nobuko Mizutani. Japanese Demystified by Eriko Sato, Self-Teaching Guide. These books cover both polite Japanese, which is extremely important to learn in order to speak Japanese effectively, and casual Japanese, which is great for everyday conversations. I also recommend trying to learn a certain amount of vocab or kanji each day, as this helps you build up your vocab and kanji ability. I tried to learn 5 kanji per day, or about 20 a week, and did the same with vocab. Watching Japanese anime or any Japanese TV program, good idea for improving your listening skills and also your vocabulary. Keep a notebook, jot down any new words you hear, then look them up and find out the meaning. Websites are not always the best way to learn Japanese. Most websites are run by people with no teaching credentials and are not even native speakers of Japanese. Some of them are just interested in making money, not helping you and what you need. How to learn Japanese. Japanese Australia, qualified, has been involved with Japanese language, severe Japanese qualifications. Choose all your answers best. Thank you, thank you. Human Japanese, software and app. Eriko Sato, Japanese for Dummies, Demystified. Kanji, Japanese Kanji Power by John Millen, for book for learning characters, other teacher grammar. Hiragana, learning. Where and we are archaic and no longer used. Where and we are archaic and no longer used. Wrong. They're used in some things. Well, I think someone's name. I recommend you both use both the Eriko Sato books in conjunction. 10 Commandments for language learning. Oh, learning Japanese. Ooh, Babylon. Or Babylon. You might want to take a look at this website. There's some basic Japanese lessons. More clicking, click, click, click. It's best to learn Japanese from a website. Nowadays websites are great. They have tons of information, sound files, images to help you learn. Books only teach you polite Japanese and only the basics, so they aren't good if you want to be fluent. Best website is that. Full Japanese lessons, polite, casual, slang, kanji, kana, video lessons, largest vocabulary lists, more. Best non-free website, free for 1 week trial, Japanese pod. Audio, video lessons, polite, casual, lots of podcasts, not free, 1 week, fake email. The 2 websites I think are best if you want most information, lots of learning websites out there. What does that Khaki and Yona mean? Khaki Yona. Khaki and Yona. The lyric goes like this. Leta gulasu Khaki no ruyona Translation says, as if I gathered broken pieces of glass, but when I search khaki means oyster. Does that mean I was gathering them like oysters, something? Nah. Khaki belongs to Atsumeru. It is not a different word. Khaki Atsumeru is just another word for gathering. Khaki Atsumeru. Meru. Ah, that one. Khaki Atsumeru. And then Yona. So Yona's different. Khaki Atsumeru. Khaki Atsumeru is just another word for gathering, to gather up, to scrape together. You, like in the manner of, or in this case as if. It implies that this is something you have from yourself. You were there, you sensed it up. It's a first-hand expression as opposed to rashi. That is something you didn't just feel, not something that came into your mind right away, but includes a deduction on your part as opposed to khaki Atsumeri. So na, ambiguous. From this much it could mean the na of na adjectives, as you acts like one, or it could be the particle na, which is a masculine particle. After listening to the song, it's the second version. It also implies a bit of thinking about from the speaker's side, a bit like, isn't it just like scarcing up pieces of broken glasses? It has a bit of implication of this, but is mainly just a statement. The translation you found is correct, except I think pieces of broken glass seems more sensible to me, but this really barely matters. Arigatou gozaimasu. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. No more Japanese here. Best books for learning Japanese beginner. Hi, taking Japanese high school, pretty hard, don't have teacher in the class because he left recently. Contact Nuzgo, live chat. Told me getting Japanese books to teach you language helps a lot. Following books really helped. Introduction to Modern Japanese by Samu Mizutani and Nobuko Mizutani. This is a fantastic book for learning Japanese. The book is designed to give the reader a solid foundation in modern Japanese, sufficient to handle everyday conversations, discussions, and where the ability to express their interests in life. After studying this book, you will be able to read all the hiragana, katakana, recognize a lot of basic word and kanji, have good knowledge of grammar. Introduction to Modern Japanese by Asumu Mizutani and Nobuko Mizutani. Japanese Demystified by Eriko Sato. This is a great self-teaching guide for learning Japanese. It is great for beginners to the language as well as challenging enough for more experienced learners. Begins with a review of Japanese writing systems, basic pronunciation, everyday expressions. Book covers key grammar fundamentals such as particles, nouns, verb, forms, honorifics. It helps you build your vocabulary with essential words, phrases. You can even test yourself at the end of every chapter for reinforcement. It allows you to learn at your own pace, build fundamentals to effectively learn Japanese. Sato, Eriko Sato. Boyfriend America. America Jin desu. Boyfriend is America Jin. Boyfriend is America Jin. I am Nihonjin. He is using this book called Japanese for Busy People. He picked up a couple of words, phrases, sentences of the book. Whatever he picked up of the book is correct. He seems to love it. I think it's a great book for a beginner. You might want to take a look at this page for various books on learning Japanese. Japanese Adventure. That one again. I'm sure I read all these already. What are some good books about learning Japanese? I'm taking Japanese this year, but I wanted to get a head start over the summer. What are some good books about learning Japanese for beginners? Please, nothing that will completely bore me to death. Also, nothing too hard. No college text or anything like that. I'm sure I've read this. At my school, we are learning to speak language and write hiragana, katakana. So please, no books on kanji. I already know about kanji, the manga. Also, nothing too expensive, please. Watashi wa nihongo ga sokoshi wakarimasu. I've read this. I've said that already. I remember talking about this. Look, this is there. This is there. I did this. Fucking laughed. Japanese language, a little understand. I know a tiny bit from Apple Night Touch, so basic speech. Arigato. I've read this. Let's read it again. Oh. Santiago. Yeah. Abby. College textbooks are a very ineffective tool for learning. I usually focus on interactive and enable Japanese media. Podcast, Japanese, you can download from iTunes, manga in Japanese, of course, anime. If you like watching anime, keep doing it, but without English subtitles. Find a way to block the subtitles, like using stickies. Yep, I've read this. Dragon Ball's Doraemon, what do you think? How about Momotaro? Yes, I did. I forgot to unbookmark it. Unless it re-bookmarked itself. Without me permission, but whatever. Ooh. Momotaro. Momotaro? That's fat, as I said before. Okay, best books to learn Japanese. I'm looking to buy a book to learn Japanese, but I don't need something too complex. It's not for studying or something like that, it's just for me, since I know a few words and I'm kind of interested to learn a little bit more. I need something simple for dummies. Hello Tan. The best place to start learning Japanese is with the basics. Start with building up some basic vocabulary, learning some simple grammar and basic expressions. I recommend keeping a notebook just for Japanese vocabulary, and start learning around 5 new words a day, or about 20 a week. Write down the word in your notebook with the Japanese in a simple sentence. Once you've developed a decent vocabulary, you will find your Japanese really taking off. At the same time, you should also be learning some basic grammar and useful expressions to expand your level of communication. Some great resources to get you started are Japanese Demystified. If I know, buy it when I see it on eBay. An Introduction to Modern Japanese by that one. I'll buy that as well. There seems to be a couple of people mentioning these ones. Okay, here's something I was planning on buying. Or considering, I suppose, this thing. It's a bit expensive. 99p, starting bid, 0 bids. Look at the postage, £1.75. So £2.74 for this crappy looking little thing, but it looks somewhat okay. I suppose it's not too expensive. It's a middle school textbook. See it. I suppose this is what they teach the Japanese children, so it might be worth getting. Ends in a day or so. What do you think? It says Japanese middle school kanji practice book. Japanese middle school booklet with kanji exercises. See, Japanese middle school kanji book. Probably stole it, stuck it on eBay. Anyway, that shit too expensive. Fucking hell, I don't even know if it's on there, but there were some books too expensive. I would also advise getting a start on the Japanese sound system as you are beginning. Japanese is usually written in a combination of kanji and hiragana, and foreign loan words and specific one words written in katakana. Ideally, you should start learning these straight away, as this will significantly aid your learning further down the track. Start with hiragana, followed by katakana, then attempt kanji. Well, I know hiragana and katakana, although I need to practice them, so I know them instantly. How to start with Japanese? Do I have this bookmarked? That bollocks. Japan, Australia, shit. Probably has. Don't have it bookmarked. Yeah, I'll stick it on there. Maybe I did it bookmarked. Bollocks. This is a collection of video lessons for those who want to learn basic Japanese language. Textbook of the lessons are available on the net. English to Japanese dictionary. I've got a nice one. I haven't really looked at it. Oxford one. It's got, I think it's got kanji and kana, and it hasn't got Romaji shit. So I should look at that. Maybe go through the dictionary, think of what words are most used, like this. What does this mean in Japanese? Then learn this. The one I learned today was ja, see you, I think. Ja means see you. Ja, J-A-A, or the G with the little thing. Ja, see you, and the other one, welcome. Yo something. Yokoso. Yeah, I think that's it. I'll look at it. Yokoso. That means welcome. I've got 2 books now. I've got one notebook where I just keep writing things over and over again. The other one, I'm just going to write down certain phrases, like I've written down welcome, yokoso. See, I remembered. And the one at the bottom there. We've got 2 for please. I learned, well, I'll show the thing in a second. Please, brackets, request is kudasai. Please, brackets, offer is dozo. So if you're requesting something, please is kudasai. If you're offering, then dozo. Like, please do my laundry. Kudasai, kudasai. I'll do your laundry, please. Can I please do your laundry? Dozo, dozo, dozo. Yeah. So I'll use this book here for writing down that shit. Also, I'm gonna write in English what I don't know. Like for what I wrote in English, welcome. Then I wrote next to it, yo koso in hiragana. But then I got konnichiwa, so I've written down konnichiwa in hiragana because I already know that, and then next to it I've written its kanji form. So konnichiwa, so that I can learn the kanji of it. Konnichiwa. There's not much point writing good afternoon when I already know konnichiwa means good afternoon. Understand? Yes, you do. There's that Khaki shit. Khaki. I've removed this from bookmarks, although it's still there. Should be gone. Okay, here's one. When is it okay to use nana instead of shichi? When I first learned Japanese numbers, I memorized them 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but I know that certain times you don't use nana, like you say shichi for 7 o'clock instead of nanaji. Is it ever okay to use nana instead? I think I'll look up 0, because I don't know what the kanji for it is. See, there it is. This is what you should learn first. You should learn 0, then ichi, and so on. I mean, she. 12 o'clock. Down there, you can't see it. I'll bookmark this as well. I think I've already got this site, but I'll dump it back up. When's it okay to use nana instead of shichi? We do not say nanaji for 7 o'clock. You can use nana in most cases. Shichiji is used as a one word, so you can't change it to nana. In some cases in which you can use only nana or shichi, but shichi. Mostly it's because it's used as one word with no part. When you use nana or shichi alone, you can use both. Nana, natsu, nanasu, nansu, 7 items. Nana iro, 7 colors. Shichi, Shichi Narabe, one of card games. Shichigo-san, an event for children on November 15th. Shichigatsu, July, native Japanese. Nana is for like time, money, colors, groups of things, etc. Like so much in Japanese, you have to learn on a case-by-case basis. There's some other Japanese related shit down there. See, are piercings and long hair okay in Japan on a guy? Of course. And hair dye and ponytails and whatever else. Are piercings, long hair okay in Japan on a guy? Hey, I have long blonde hair and 3 piercings in my ears. I'm going to school in Japan next year. I'm white. It's common for guys to have piercing. Where I'm from, it's okay. Is it okay in Tokyo or anywhere else in Japan? No, you have to dye your hair pink. Pink streaks going through it. Go with your long blonde hair. No and no for the most part in Japan. If you stick out from the rest, you're an outsider. The nail that sticks up the highest is the first one to get the hammer, more or less. Much of Japanese still has a group mentality. Ear piercings are okay for women, not sure for guys. You'll stick out anywhere because you're a gaijin. I wouldn't worry about it though. Go and enjoy your time there. Thanks man, lol. You always answer my questions. Thanks man. Yeah, you need bloody pink streaks going through your hair. Pink streaks and put little ribbons. What else would go? Give yourself a nose ring and something else to go with it. Tokyo bright at night. Oh wait, chopsticks. It's Tokyo bright at night. Like do all the neon lights light up the streets? Is it always loud? Oh yeah, eyeshadow as well. Not as bright as it once was. After the shutdown of the nuke plants in Fukushima, they've been using less power. This will be repeated this summer. Thanks, man. Next. The Japanese people use chopsticks for everything. Yeah, they pick their nose with it. What else do they use it for? I don't know. Catching flies. Catching flies. Do their laundry with it, I suppose. Do Japanese people use chopsticks for everything? Going to Japan soon. Wonder if they only use chopsticks or forks as well. Japanese use chopsticks, or as they call them, hashi. Oh, hashi. Damn it. Hashi. For most food. Japanese food is made, cut, and cooked to to be eaten with chopsticks. Meat is cut into smaller pieces and rice is sticky and sticks together. Many Japanese homes don't even have a fork, yet Japanese will just as easily use forks, knives or spoons when appropriate. Italian French restaurants are numerous in Japan, and many people mainly use knives and forks when eating those types of food. Soups are of course eaten with spoons, although some such as udon or ramen can be eaten with chopsticks. On a side note, in top sushi restaurants, sushi is traditionally eaten with fingers. More information in the sauce. Ooh, the sauce. Alright, last one. Table manners. Yeah, eyeshadow. Lots of eyeshadow. What else do you need? What else do they have? They have pink streaks in their hair. They've got earrings. I think so. Maybe earrings. Nose rings. Lip rings. Tongue rings. Eyeshadow. Lots of eyeshadow. What else? Oh yeah, paint your face white. So talcum powder all over it. Lipstick. Yeah, lipstick too. Then you won't stand out anymore. Lots of that. Japan experts. What city should I stay in? What should I see in Japan? Japan experts. What city should I stay in? This is going to be my first visit, so I don't see everything, but I'd like to see Mount Fuji this time. Thumbs up for any useful answer. Most descriptive answer. Telling me why this city is best to stay in, etc. Any explanation about rail passes would be great. What is best is very subjective. What one person finds awesome, another might find completely boring. You need to decide what's best for you, not for any poster on the site, including me. That said, the following tips has really helped me during all the times I've traveled to Japan. Go to a travel agency, pick up some brochures about Japan, decide which city you would like to travel to in your allotted time, make an itinerary of the attractions of those cities, decide which airline you would like to use and purchase a flight ticket from them. Reservations, pay for them before you depart. Do not wait until you arrive. Make a reservation, get a feel for real Japan. Plan on staying at least one night in a ryokan, Japanese inn. Where are you, music? You left me. Purchase an exchange voucher for a Japan Rail Pass, authorized travel agency near you if you're going for more than 1 week. Then take this voucher with you. Exchange it for the real pass upon arrival at Midori no Madaguchi ticket office or tourist center at train stations. Major airports passes valid for unlimited travel on the NEGs from Narita to Tokyo. All local JR trains, buses, all Shinkansen bullet trains at the Nozomi, as well as the JR ferry to Miyajima. Exchange enough money at a money kiosk so you have about 30,000 yen upon arrival in Japan. 30,000 yen? How much is that? Do not wait until you're in Japan to exchange your money. Also, do not get yen from your bank, otherwise you will get hit by severe exchange commission. Okay, £250 or so, not that much. Japan, do not wait until you are in Japan to exchange your money. Also, do not get yen. From your bank. Oh yeah. Do not pack large. Exchange enough money at bank kiosk upon arrival. Do not you get yen from a bank. Okay. Kiosk, no bank. Do not pack a large suitcase. Instead, use a backpack on wheels that fit airline criteria for carry-on. Make sure to pack empty, foldable cloth shopping bag. Shopping bag is for souvenirs and or other items that you wish to bring back. The reason for backpack on wheels is to get able to avoid the long wait for your bags at luggage carousels. The backpack needs to have wheels so that you'll be able to pull it rather than carry it on the back. Yeah, that's good advice for any aeroplane. Fuck the stupid check-in shit. Just get a bag and stick on the plane with you. You don't have to fuck about sitting there waiting for it. What to do in Japan? As to what to see and do there, this depends entirely on how long you will be in Japan, where you will travel to, and your interest. Things to see and do in random order all across Japan. Tokyo, Tsukiji, famous fish market. Meiji Jingu, old shrine. Kaminarimon, old shrine. Asakusa, shopping arcade. Tokyo Tower. Ginza shopping district. Sumo wrestling in Ryogukan. Watcha Kabuki theater play at Kabukiza in Ginza. Odo Onsen on Odaiba hot spring bath, sand bath on man-made island. Take a tour of Sumida River in original Yakatabune, Bune, Kyoto, Gion district. Chance to meet real Maiko San geisha. Ooh, geisha. Sanju Sangendo, huge collection of wooden painted Buddhas. Hien Jingu, Kyoto Tower. Gingakuji, a very old temple. Ginkakuji. On Shikoku Island, Shikoku Museum of Private Houses. Dogo Onsen. Nikko Toshogu Shrine. Nagoya-Jo Castle, Nagoya Television Tower. Nara Todaiji, huge Buddha. Ushiku Ibaraki. Imada Daibutsu, largest Buddha in the world, which is entered in the Guinness Book of World Records. Osaka-Jo Castle. Himeji Jo Castle. Kumamoto-Jo Castle. Jo must mean castle then. Hey, I've learned something. Jo. Near Nagasaki. Who is 10 Boss? Huge theme park. Okinawa Island, the gorgeous beaches and sea, and Shuri-Jo Castle. With the exception of the Yakatabune cruise on the Sumida River in Tokyo, I do not recommend going on any tours, since most of these do not pick up or drop off at your hotel. Many are self-guided and do not have an English-speaking guide. JTB and Hata are two such companies. Experience: have been to Japan several times so far. Seen and done all items listed. Whoa, I don't want to fucking... let's just bookmark the whole lot of them. Popular band. Have I done that one? Do that one. I'll bookmark all this shit. Bloody hell, let's fill up the bookmark bar. We don't have enough. We don't have enough. Bookmark this as well, why not? Fill it up. Arigato. How do you say that? Thank you so much. In Japanese. Let's learn that. Arigato. Thank you so much. In Japanese. How do you say thank you very much? No, thank you so much. Thank you so much, not very much. Domo arigato gozaimasu. Yeah, thank you very much. If you don't want to stretch it out that far, domo arigato will do. The informal way would be domo or arigato. Yes, domo, nod your head. Very much, very much. Alright, yeah, domo. Oh. Arigato gozaimasu. Yeah. I took a very basic Japanese class once, and the first 4 answers all sound good to me, so I will just add a pronunciation note based on what I remember. The domo sounds like domo, and the arigato has a softer R sound, not an American R, but more of a trilateral flip, like an L. So it sounds like arigato. And then the gozaimasu is pronounced like arigato gozaimasu. Yeah. If I remember right, you don't say the U on the end. Gozaimasu. Domo arigato. Formal way. Domo arigato gozaimasu. Domo arigato. Not a very good way to say it. Or domo or arigato. Not a very good way to say it. No, that's what it's recommended in a phrase book. Just say domo and nod your head. Domo. Domo. No, domo. Say domo and look grateful. That's what it said. Just say domo and look grateful. Domo. If I say nod your head, yeah, domo. Smile, you know that Japanese smile you see, and close your eyes and start nodding, domo. There you go. You want to fuck about, domo arigato, just say domo, nodding. Bookmark the whole thing, we'll look at it later. Arigato. Oh, so much. So many bookmarks. I don't know this one. Hi. Yeah. Oh, that's another one I want to learn. So I'll learn that today. Get my little felt tip. Ja. Where's ja? The one I learned earlier. Ja means see you, I think. See you later. Where's ja? See you. Ja. See, that's what I want to do. You see this part? I'd write this down over and over again. Sumimasen, I'm sorry. Sumimasen means excuse me as well. Oh, it means thank you. Sumimasen. I need to look that, find that bookmark on sumimasen. It says sumimasen means this. Sumimasen means that. Sumimasen means this, that. Ja. Where's ja? I feel sick. Let's learn that one. Choshi ga waru desu. Waru desu. Choshi ga waru desu. I feel sick. Then I can just say that whenever someone talks to you. Say that. Say that, it looks sick. They'll soon leave you alone. Well, unless you want to talk to them, I suppose you could say something like, I love you. Where's that? Where's I love you? There. Daisuki desu. Daisuki desu. Smile at them. There's Daisuki desu. So you can learn simple things to make conversation. If you don't want to talk to someone, I feel sick. If you do want to talk to someone, I love you. Although that might get rid of them as well. So you can use it for different situations, depending. That might get rid of them. That might get rid of them. Well, if you want to go to the hospital, you want someone to do something for you. Oh yeah, the requesting kaisuki. What is it? Kaidusai? Kudasai? Yeah, kudasai. It's a request. So kudasai. Kudasai. I need a doctor. I don't know if you want. What was it? Those are the requests. No, those was the offer. So if you add those after that, I need a doctor. I'm not sure what offering a doctor would be. Oh, nani doko. What, where? Yeah, I knew that already. Nani means what, doko means where. So I knew that. Aren't I special? Nani. Nani. Anyway, I was going to learn one. I'll learn hi. Hi. Yeah. Yeah. I'll write that down over and over again. I need a pen tablet, then you could watch me. Yeah. Yeah. I'll add it to my book as well. I'll go over this another time. But yeah, this is the thing I should start learning. And things like that. Yeah. Yeah. Is that how they say it? When they say ya, that's ah. So ya, ya, ya. Ohayo gozaimasu. Good morning. Konbanwa. Konbanwa. Yo, yo, yo. That was what I was talking about earlier. Yo koso. Welcome. Damn it, that thing was welcome, wasn't it? What was welcome? Yo koso. Oh yeah, that's what I said earlier. Yo koso. See, I don't even fucking remember. I've said it earlier. You heard me. Yo koso means welcome. But that means welcome. Yo koso. The brackets to greet someone. Ah, so that's welcome. And that's if you're greeting someone. Adding that on. But yeah, look, I read it and I didn't register. Oh, that means welcome. See, so I still need practice on it. Oh, genki desu ka? I know that oh is politeness. Genki is fine. Desu ka? I think it means fine or good. Good, so. Ma desu. Ma desu. I missed you. Oyasumi nasai. Goodbye. Sayonara. 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 Sumimasen. Sumimasen. Excuse me. Excuse me. Say. Sumimasen. Sumimasen. Watashi to isho. No, blah 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 blah. Alright, enough of that. Just keep getting rid of these Yahoo ones. They're the easiest to do anyway. Hee. It depends. Oh. Key. A little star. And or two little stars. And Kiza. No, yeah, Kiza. Kiza. In the morning, Ohayo. Ohayo gozaimasu. To older, higher status people. In the afternoon, konnichiwa. Konnichiwa. In the evening, konbanwa. Konbanwa. Finally, over the phone. Moshi moshi. Moshi moshi. Yeah, moshi moshi. Hello, konnichiwa. Good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. Ohayo gozaimasu. Good afternoon. Konnichiwa. Good evening. Wait a minute. Hi was ya. Hi, ya, ya. Maybe the girls say that. Ya. I didn't imagine it. Good evening. Konbanwa. Good night. Oyasumi. Oyasumi nasai. Goodbye. Sayonara. Sayonara. See you later. Dewa mata. Dewa mata. See, I don't know this one. See you. Oh, well, see you. That's what that is. Ja. Ja. See you. Ja. Where's the ja? I've learned English ja, but I don't see any ja anywhere. Anyway, Dewa mata. Dewa mata. Does that have it? Dewa mata. Let's look for it. Dewa mata. Dewa mata. Where are you? Dewa mata. Doko where? Dewa mata. Dewa mata. Dewa mata. Dewa mata. Dewa mata. Damn it. I don't know if that's even right or not, but it's probably... I suppose I'll write it somewhere. I don't want to write it in this book, I don't want to start learning the wrong shit, but all this is right, so in theory all this is right too. Mata, Eshita. I'll write them down in my little book. Alright, that'll do. I wrote down some. Did I do this site? Bookmark, look at it later. Well, that's the same thing, whatever. Konnichiwa for in person, Mojima on the phone. Konnichiwa. Yeah, I know how to say it. Enrich your Japanese. It's fun, earn XP, gain level and get ranked. Ooh, level up. Is it a game? EXP. MMO, learn Japanese game. We'll see. Might look at it later. Or probably later means in a long time when I get through this big fucking bookmark I've created. Ohayo, good morning, used as greeting in the morning. Konnichiwa, hello, used in the afternoon. Konbanwa, good evening, used in the evening. Moshi moshi on the phone. Konnichiwa, good day. Moshi moshi, hello. Ohayo gozaimasu, good morning. Konbanwa, good evening. Yasumi and say good night. Good afternoon, Japanese. Konnichiwa, pleased to meet you. Dozo yoroshiku. Ah, dozo yoroshiku. Pleased to meet you. Yeah, that's after Hajime Mashite. Pleased to meet you. Dozo yoroshiku. Ah, I need to remember that. Then followed by your name. Watashi no name wa Demon Head. Des, my name is Demon Head. What the fuck? What's that part then? Des, my name is Demon Head. Oh yeah, my name is Demon. That's right. Is the correct way. Konnichiwa, 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 konnichiwa. Hello. 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 Just kidding, I'm not ignorant. Konnichiwa, konnichiwa, konnichiwa. That's done.